Hello and very good morning to all our dear students. I hope you're doing fine and doing great. It's always a good feeling when you meet your students back after a long time, I guess. Okay. So again, it's a delight. I am heading towards the last chapter of this VCC inter classes, and ICA gives me the pleasure to complete this chapter with you, lovely students. Okay, guys. So a very good morning, first of all, to Aniket, Mahadev, uh, Ankit Gupta, Memam, Pooja, Shivam. Oh, these are all my old students, guys. Okay, so that's great. I hope you are doing great and enjoying the time, okay, of studying. And today we are starting with the chapter which is called as budgetary control. And again, it's a very simple chapter. Honestly, nothing much to get scared of. Number one. And number two, I'll give you a very good tip how to score good marks in this chapter. See, a lot many times what happens is that when we are completing our course, okay, so we are left with uh, less energy as against we have energy in the starting. So we tend to leave the theory in this chapter. So please do not do that mistake. This chapter is equally important for theory as well as for practical questions as well. It has a lot of content. Okay, honestly, I may not able to cover in two classes, but at least I will make sure that I'm completing the most crucial part of it during our classes. So yeah, for theory, you don't need to worry. The theory which is given the study material is absolutely sufficient and worth reading, because you'll get full marks while quoting those. Okay, and then accordingly practical to we'll do in today's class for sure. Okay, so I welcome, oh my god, screen is full. So welcome back, Menka, Muhammad, Kanani, Anki, Neha, Ankit, Sneha. Okay, that's great, guys. So good to see you, all of you. Okay, so first of all, let me just tell you that what do we have with us as far as this chapter is concerned. Okay, a very good morning to all. This is a what do you call, generic good morning to all my dear students. Okay, guys. So basically, the chapter name is budgetary control, what we generally speak, but it basically is called as two things. One is budgets and budgetary control. Okay, guys. So before we start the content, everybody's saying, "Sir, after a long time." So I'll give you a very good, thing what I did during these May and June. Okay, I mean, we are in June, right? Between this May and June. So as you know, all the lockdowns are over in the entire continent in the world, and you can travel the world anywhere. So I took the pleasure to go to international city. Okay, so for that I had to prepare a budget. Okay, I had to prepare a budget. Sir, why? See, even if you're a chartered accountant, you need to have a budget. You just can't go blindly. Okay, so basically when you go for the budget, when you are going for a holiday, okay, international holiday I'm saying, because generally domestic doesn't give you that much amount of concern about the money. Okay, how much money is there? 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, you can just go, and that's not a problem. So basically our concern was we have to prepare a budget for a vacation. Okay, see, after a long time I'm not able to write, right? So what basically is the major things that you need to take in mind when you go for the holiday? The expenses part. Number one, the tickets, they're expensive. Okay, your visa charges are little smaller, but they are a considerable amount. Okay, majorly hotel stay, food, shopping. If girls oblique ladies are going, so obviously your shopping will be higher. If men are going, so comparatively less. Okay, what the great deal? Okay, girls would say, what's the big deal, sir? Yes, we like shopping. What's the big? So you have certain amount for tickets. Okay, some visa, hotel stay. You will eat there outside the food, and you'll do the shopping out. Okay, so this is how we prepare the budget So it could be say 1 lakh, it could be 2 lakh, it could be 3 lakh, and this is per pax. Per pax means per person. Okay, how much will it cost? Because everything is independent except for the hotel stay, because in one room 2 person can stay and sometimes 3. In India 3 is okay, but outside it's not possible. You can only stay 2 people in that room. Yahan to you can have 3, 4, 5, as many as you want. So on a lighter side, so you can have a half off in the room, but again all these are absolutely independent. So this is how we basically prepare a budget as far as this thing is concerned. So now if we come, if this example is clear to you, obviously this is nothing tough. So this is how we basically deals with budget. Okay, whenever we are supposed to produce anything, okay, and whatever we are supposed to sell anything, what is the budget to make it, and what is the budget to prepare it, and what is the budget to sell it? All these things are required as far as this thing is concerned. Okay. Yes, Pooja, I'm doing absolutely great. Thank you, Sushil. Yes, a long time. Okay. So now let's go for the budget. When you have, let's take an example. You have a budget for, say, your exam preparation. Sir, budget for exam preparation? What are you saying? Yes, definitely. So let's say in your cost and management accounting, just take an example that you have 100 days. Okay. Just give an example. You have roughly 3.5 months, and you have, let's say, 1,000 questions to be done in cost and management accounting. So what should be your ideally target? Okay. What should be your ideally target that you should be completing? So this is very simple. If I will be doing, say, about 10 questions a day, then I'll able to complete my course. Sir, Sunday off nahi hoga? No. No off for the CA students. Okay? No off. So if I do 10 questions a day, I am sure I'll able to complete this target. This is how we prepare a budget in our mind when we are doing the our studies. Okay? So I hope now you have understood the concept of budgets, what basically the budget is. But the chapter's name is stressing upon a word which is called as budgetary control. Okay, budgetary control. Now let's see, what does budgetary control means? Budgetary control. This is an important part. And to be very honest, if you take up a good job, and definitely you will take up a very good job, guys. I mean, better job than mine, because I don't even have a job. Okay. So once you'll take a better job, you will be required to analyze the factors which had deviations. Sir, what did you say? We did not understand. I know that. So, okay, till now you've understood, you'll get a good job where you have to do the budgetary control. Budgetary control means what was your targets, okay, beta, and what was your actuals, and what is the deviation. Sir, this we have already done in labor chapter. Definitely, you've already done that. So standard costing and all that, I know. So it is exactly same as that. There is no new concept which I'll be teaching you. It's the same concept. Okay. So targets, let's say you had certain targets that you had to complete. You have, after, let's say 30 days. Okay. So what should you'd have your target would have been 30 into 10 questions a day, means 300 questions. And you actually did, let's say 280. So you are falling short of 20. So you have to state the reason why you could not do that. So let's say you can say 2 days, I had gone out, or let's say there was some function in our house or anything else. Okay, so this is the reason you can state. So basically budget means first you need to prepare your targets. Okay, what you're going to be achieving, and did you able to achieve your target or not? That is called as budgetary control. So I don't think, I could even explain it much easier than this. Budget is simple, that how much is that? Okay, so let's say if we go back to this vacation. Okay, let's go for this vacation. So let's say we prepared our target of 1 lakh. Okay. And actually, I made a target of 1 lakh and I end up spending about, let's say, 2,27,000. A huge deviation, because a lot of factors are there. When you go out after 2 years, you need to buy a lot of things, and currency fluctuations also there. These days, currency has our rupee has depreciated to a very lowest levels. So again, a lot of factors which are not in your hand. So this deviations which we are talking about here, this deviation could be because of the controllable factors, beta. Okay, controllable factors. Okay, or it could be uncontrollable factors. Okay, so whatever background I'm making, these are all relevant for your examination point of view. Okay, so if you quote all these concepts in your exam, you will get the full credit, because again, nowhere else I'm using the study material language. So this is how you can do that. Okay, guys. So I hope the concept of budgets and budgetary control is there. A very good morning to all of you. Okay, once again. Okay, so this is how you can do that. Okay, so let's first take up the questions just in case you have any, and then we can start up with the content. Sushil is asking, no job means, sir, you are practicing CA. Yes, obviously, I'm a practicing CA. I did job for 10 years. Then you are getting my point. That you don't, after some time, you tend to get older. Okay, and then you don't get the kick in your work. So that's the reason. Okay, but definitely you guys will get a very, very great job, because you are part of this very esteemed institute. Okay, guys. Hi, Matanjali. Good to see you back. Good morning, Preeti. Good morning, Alok. Good morning, Magesh, Pooja. Very good morning. Okay, guys. So now let's see what is important from the examinations. Okay. So let's start the concept. Okay. So beta, basically you have in this is the concept of very simple, which is called as the budgets. Okay. Its importance, features, and types. Okay, guys. So this has been repeatedly asked in the examination. So again, it's very simple. You can study from the study material and you will able to, understand that very easily. Okay. What is other, the other things which are important as far as this is concerned is the concept of budgetary control system. Okay. Budgetary control systems. Okay. So it also has some objectives. Okay, what are the objectives, who will be responsible things, and all that. Okay, and steps to prepare it. Okay, guys, one tip I want to give you. Okay, see, again, I'm not saying anything negative about the study material, but I'm just saying that it is little elaborated form. Okay, you're getting my point. No bad words. It's a it's a masterpiece, but it used to be there in my time as well. If you go to a study material, I think it is 80-90 pages. Okay, and theory is equally important. So the best thing is, what you can do is you can prepare the short note for that. Okay, this is my very humble, sincere advice to you, that if before the exam you will refer the study material, it might take you a longer time, because it is given a more elaborated form. So it is requested that you can prepare the short notes about all these which I'm asking, because this has been regularly asked in the examination. Okay, this is the small request. Okay, so basically you can do till here. Okay, a very simple thing. After that, you need to have another thing which is called as the advantages of budgetary control system. Sir, you have not even elaborated. See, beta, no more elaborations are required. Okay, honestly, the concept of budgetary control is very simple, that you create some targets. Okay, targets for various things like sales, purchase will be covering all that. You don't need to worry. Okay, so we have targets for every person, including their targets for expenditure also. You know, so there are targets for expenditure like capex, R&D, cash. Everything will be covering in the class. There's nothing to worry. Okay, so we'll come to that. So there are certain targets for the various functions, and then you see what is the level of efficiency that they have achieved. Okay, is there any deviation? And if there is a deviation, why there is a deviation? Because definitely you cannot have a foolproof system that you would say, yeah sir, I will do 10 questions a day, and you are able to do that, because every question has a different length. Okay, some questions completes in 5 minutes, some question takes 20 minutes. So there's a difference in that. So today we'll be doing questions from study which will take, let's say, 15-20 minutes also, and we'll do a recent past examination question as well. And it was your compulsory question number 1, and that will be over in 5-10 minutes. So again, you can't have equivalent number of time for each question. So there will be deviations. We have to just report the deviation. So what are the advantages is very simple. Why do we have to do the budgetary control? Is basically it creates some kind of an efficiency. Unless we don't know that we have to do 10 questions a day, at the end of 3 months we have just completed, let's say, 300 questions or 400 questions, then we are not able to complete our course on time, and as a result we are not able to do the revision. So it's always important that it gives a sense of efficiency, that how much efficient we need to be on a daily basis, or let's say on a weekly basis, regular basis. Okay, second basically kya hai? It's basically controls your expenditure. Okay, so let's say you are going out for a shopping. Okay, and assuming you don't have any credit card or debit card, and I give you 5,000 only, okay, in cash. So obviously once you'll go to the shopping, you will make sure that you spend only 3,000, 4,000, and then you need to have say for commutation also, you will take taxi, cab, whatever, and you will eat also outside. So you have a control on your expenditure. Okay, third and the most important thing is you have to report the deviation. Deviation means the difference between the targets and the actuals. So this you have already done in your standard costing. So this is something which is not at all new for you. Okay, simply. And then you have efficient, I think, resource utilization. Simple. Okay, obviously you will make sure that you are not wasting your time if you have 10 questions a day as an target. So you will not be wasting time on social media or Netflix and all those things. You will be very focused on your targets. Okay, second is you can always come up with some kind of a revision of the targets. Okay, just in case you think that you are not able to complete the targets, you can extend the timing. Okay, and you say, rather than 100 days, I will take about 120 days, and I will reduce the target from 10 questions a day to, let's say, 8 questions a day, because this is something which is factual, possible. So you can always go for the revision of your plans. Okay, and definitely as a result you will have some cost effectiveness. Okay guys, so I hope till now it is clear, there is no doubt, and if there is any, let me know. Okay, hi Vijay, good morning. I'm doing absolutely great. So guys, I don't think till here you would have faced any problems, because this is something which is very simple. Okay, so now we are going to the another this content which is relevant from the examination point of view. Now we are coming to exactly what is there as far as your exams are concerned. So now we are on track. At 7:20 we are starting with something which are very relevant from the examination as far as practical is concerned. Okay, theoretical we have covered about 5 marks, 7 marks. Anything can come from here. And now we can go for the practical ones. Okay guys, clear? Chalo. So Now, the most important part, okay? Again, I'm not from examination. You all know already, है ना? याद हूं ना मैं? I mean, I hope you have not forgotten me. I'm just having little cold problem these days, and otherwise, I hope you remember my face, my voice, everything. Okay. So again, I'm not from the examination. None of the board of studies are from the examination. These two departments are absolutely separate. It's just that I am using my experience when I am teaching students cost and management accounting for the last so many years, when this name was something else, this subject was something else. So I'm teaching this. So this is generally being asked. Okay. So again, this time it will come or not, November attempt, May 23, May 25, I don't know. But this is something which you need to be stressing upon. And again, giving you a request, please concise your notes as far as this chapter is concerned, because generally what happens, the students, that when we see, oh, 80 page, 90 pages are there, so generally we say we are leaving theory. Guys, this is should not be the point, because theory is very important to clear an examination, and it has been asked consistently if you look at your last 6 examinations. Okay, so better do not fight at the end. Prepare the concise notes, well in advance. अब वो well in advance क्या है? You can do it yourself. That's not a problem. You are very intelligent and responsible student, so do that. Okay. Now coming to the important part is the concept of what are the types of budgets. Okay, guys. Now I'll go a little slow because I know this is important. Okay, types of budget. So in our any questions, guys? Clear. Okay. Thank you, Shivam, for the confirmation. Thank you so much. So types of budget, beta. You have, as far as this course is concerned, we have 4 types of budget. Okay. Otherwise, types could be many. If you go to industry wise, okay, manufacturing companies have different kind of budgets. IT, information technology, have different kind of budgets, and what do you call? Some service industries has different. Oil marketing companies have different. Okay, so it's all depends upon companies to companies. So we have in our course in CA Inter 4 types of budget. Number 1 is called based on the capacity. Very important. Okay, beta. Capacity. So what does capacity means? Capacity can be very, very simple thing. What is your capacity to eat chapatis in the afternoon? Sir, 2, 3, obviously. Sometimes 4. Depends how much hungry you are. How much water can you drink at a time? Sir, half liter, 1 liter at a time. Okay, this is how the capacities are. Okay, your ability to complete a particular task in a given period of time. I repeat, your ability to complete a task at a given point of time. Okay, guys, clear? So everybody has this capacity. To be very honest, I'll if you want, I can tell you about my CA journey, about how I completed my CA easily. Honestly, I mean, I completed very easily. I didn't have a long tough time. Especially Inter was very easy for me. I'll tell you the reason why. I had many friends who have different study patterns. Okay, different study patterns. Like somebody used to study at night till morning. Somebody gets up early in the morning, let's say 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock. And everybody has their different patterns. To be very honest, we didn't have a big family, but again, I never had a good environment at home. I'm not saying that here you have a lot of noise everywhere. So you can see I'm working from home today. So I mean, I never get a environment out there. Okay. So in Delhi, there was a government library. Was I'm saying because now you can't find a space. It wasn't known to people because Delhi Metro was not developed that time. Now that library is exactly, once you step down to the metro, you'll find that library. So that time library was not known to anyone, and hard. So the timing was 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Again, I'm not asking you to follow my schedule, but I'm sharing you my schedule. Okay. So once you get into a schedule, you really tend to excel a lot. But if you keep changing your schedule, let's say sometimes you're getting up little early, or sometimes you are getting up, studying till late, then it's a problem. So my friends used to say, I have a capacity to study for 12 hours, 15 hours, 16 hours. Okay. I used to simply say, boss, I don't have that capacity. I used to reach the library. It was just 10 minutes distance from my scooty, because you need to carry your bag, you need to have a scooty. So I used to leave home at 7:50. I used to reach at 7:55, and 8 o'clock it used to open in front of me. And I used to take a very quietest seat far away from the entrance. It used to have a big entrance, because it was a big library. So I used to take a opposite position, that I'm not distracted who is coming, who is going. Okay. So 8 o'clock I used to sit there, and exactly 8 p.m. they used to put an alarm at 7:50 or 7:55, that in 5-10 minutes they'll be closing the library, so you can just get up. Okay. So I used to study during that time exactly 12 hours. Obviously breaks I used to take. I used to sleep on my seat. I used to eat outside, because eating was not allowed. So this was my total capacity to work for 10 hours only. 2 hours I'm reducing for food, washroom, and this tea break, sleeping, everything. My time was 3 to 3:30 was the most sleep best, because the fan, like, give me that kind of a sound, and I used to sleep 30 minutes for sure on the seat itself, just head down, and used to give me a lot of freshness. So I would say that my capacity is, let's say, 10 hours a day. So if you are doing that consistently, you can do that. Okay. So this is basically, so every company, every factory, every company has a capacity to produce, let's say, 1,000 quantity, okay, a day. Okay. Or let's say 2 lakh products a month. So this will always be given in the question, that what is the capacity of that company. So sometimes you have a fixed, and sometimes you had a flexible. So now can you guys tell me, I made a whole framework just to motivate you how you can have a study, because whatever study you are doing, I mean, keep it at the very same time, guys. Either you're going for 12 to night 12 to 8, or let's say morning 4 to, I mean, whatever time, just keep following that same path. Do not change your schedule. Even when the exams are supposed to come, don't change your schedule. Okay. Trust me, you will do that. Okay. So tell me, the pattern which I was following, was it fixed, or was it flexible? Can you tell me now? I've given you a great example, right? That's great. Thank you so much, Mohammed, for very nice compliment. I just can't state it, in the class, but thank you so much for that. Okay, so now I gave you my study example, guys. Okay, so what do you think that this, I had what kind of a pattern? Was it fixed or was it flexible? Okay, this is, you need to understand from this till the time you answer. Okay, answers are coming absolutely correct. Absolutely great, guys. Almost 20-25 answers, so I just can't take your name, I'm sorry, but absolutely great that it was absolutely fixed in the nature. So you don't want to increase it, you don't want to decrease it. Okay. So let's say during your preparation, okay, you have a fixed schedule that you will be studying from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. When will I convert it to flexible, guys? Obviously when the exams are near. So because we have a timing little different, so I will have to make little adjustments with my schedule. Obviously, you just can't have that same schedule. You do that, and you might have to work little more for higher times as well. Okay, so rather than, let's say, 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., I may have to work for till 10 p.m. as well, because very few days are left. So I have to push myself little more harder, and you can do that. Okay, guys. Very good. Very good. Okay, guys. ठीक है, Sushil. Now is it clear, beta? Everybody is clear. Okay. So you have fixed as well as the flexible budget. So I will go according to the pattern of our study material only, beta. Okay. So I will not be, going off this thing. So this concept is clear. Now the thing is how the questions in the exams generally come from here. Okay. Acha, एक student has asked me one question as well. What was his this gentleman's name? Just 1 second. Oh, sorry. This girl is there, not the gentleman. Pooja was asking, sir, theory is important for all chapters. See, definitely theory is important. Okay. So I must tell you one thing, Pooja, and to all my dear students, theory will act like a life jacket for you. Sir, what is a life jacket? Life jacket is basically is that just in case, I hope God doesn't do with you. Let's say you fell into the water, it will save you at least. So theory always works as a life jacket. So if you find your study material little thick, and you find that this is little more elaborative way, so you are requested to prepare the notes, but from the study material only. Yeah, you can add some points from the previous past year suggested answer as well. I mean, obviously sometimes they might have 1 or 2 points extra, not a problem, but just make sure that your 99% work is complete from your study material and you are preparing well for your theory for all the chapters. Okay, just make sure that. Okay, guys. So thank you, Sushi. So now I was saying this is clear. What is a fixed budget and what is a flexible budget? Now you will say, sir, what is basically the kind of question that can come in the examination, right? This could be your thought process. So now what we'll do is we will be doing a study material question. Okay, so if you have this study material, I will show you, don't worry. Just in case you have in your hand, you are requested to open the, I think, illustration 2. Okay, I'll show you, don't worry, page number I don't know. After this, we'll be doing a exam question. Okay, how it comes, and then we'll do another question. Okay, so this concept is quite important, so I would like to take some time on that. Okay, so I hope the study material is visible to you. Okay, and I will just enhance its yeah. Okay, so this is illustration number 2, and this is page number 20. Okay, this is page number 20. So even if you don't have that, that's not a problem. You can see from here, and we'll work over there. Okay, and today I'm using little different notes, so I will not have to rub the content and have to prepare with you. Okay, so this is illustration number 2. One was very simple. You can do that. I'm taking it directly from illustration 2. A department of the company attains a sales of 6 lakhs at 80%. Okay, I'll arrange the calculator. It is very nearby. I'll arrange that. So 80% means you can prepare 6 lakh sales amount at 80%. This is the amount, beta. This is not the quantity. So in the exam, you have to be very clear whether the examiner has given you a quantity or whether he has given you a total sales amount. Okay, and 80% pay, they are working at 80% of the normal capacity. Some expenses are given, so you can see. So you have administrative cost, you have office salaries. Let me take up a pen. Okay, otherwise you will say, sir, we are not able to see that. Okay, blue is fine. Okay, so you have administrative cost, beta. So you have office salaries, which is of fixed nature. Okay, then you have general expenses, which are of variable nature. Okay, then you have depreciation. Again, this is fixed. You have rates and taxes. This is also fixed. Then you have selling expenses. All these are based on your sales. So all are variable expenses. Okay, guys. Then you have wage distribution cost. So this is your fixed. Okay. Rent and other expenses are also variable. You need to prepare a flexible. Now see very carefully. A lot of students lose their marks. Sorry to use this negative words, but I have to prepare it for you for exam. No, the reason why, you're not giving the requirement to the examiner. Okay, clear guys? Okay, let me just take you one example. You go to a restaurant. Okay, just giving an example because this will save a lot of your hard work. Let's say you go to a restaurant and he delivers a salad free of cost. Sometimes it comes, those onions, those tomatoes, then green chutney, morning mein, hai na? So all those things come. Okay, so let's take an example that you ask him that please do not give me let's say tomatoes, I don't like it. Okay, or you specifically ask, I don't want the normal onions, I need the other onions, the sirka wala onions. You understand what is that? Okay, so let's say he still delivers you, he still puts on your table the normal onions. What will be your reaction? You'll say, oh my god, when I told you very clearly, boss, that I don't need normal onions, I need the other onions. So does it feel bad? Definitely. So it happens with the examiners as well, that if they've asked you something very specific, why are we wasting time to deliver something which is not required in the exam? So let's take for this example, they're saying just prepare a flexible cost budget, they are saying. Okay, cost means only in context of administration, selling, and distribution. Operating at 90%, 100%, and 110% of the normal capacity. So did they ask you about sales or profit or the profit margins? No, sir. So why are we wasting our time in preparing the sales minus cost, profit margins, all these things? They have just asked you to prepare the flexible cost that will occur when you increase your sales. You're getting the point, guys? Everybody's clear? Any doubts still here? Okay, very good. How rent is variable, sir? How rent is variable? Kahan hai? Rent variable kahan hai? Okay. So what is this? Oh, Pooja. So Pooja is always very logical in her question. So beta, rent basically means distribution cost. Okay. So let's take an example. You have must have ordered in your life from the e-commerce, Amazon, Flipkart, and all that. Okay. Sometimes you keep the product yourself. Okay. Imagine yourself, you are an Amazon dealer. Okay, not the customer. Okay, Pooja. So sometimes you keep the content with you. Okay, the articles, and sometimes you procure from outside. So what does that mean? So you being a girl, so let's say you need a hair dryer. Okay, hair dryer. So sometimes you already have in your stock. Sometimes you procure from somewhere and then you deliver to the customer. Okay, so if you start to keep more stock, you will have to take more space. You're getting my point? If you keep stocking your items, you will require the higher space. Okay, so the more items you keep on putting, you need a higher space for that. That's how you do that. CA firms also, it is there, right? So you have 2-3 staff in the starting, then you have a bigger articles and your paid assistants, your chartered accountants. You take a bigger space, and you have then more team size, then you take a bigger space. So as you increase your stocks, you have to increase the space. That is why the rent is given in the percentage form, variable part, but in the distribution cost. But yes, on the administration, they remains fixed in spite you make sure ki one person is sitting or 10 people. Okay, guys. Chalo. Sir, can semi-variable cost? Are Vijay Gore, salute to you. Why salute to him? Because we have our question in today's class only what he is, asking. He's asking, sir, can semi-variable cost can also come in this type? Absolutely, semi-variable will come, and we'll be doing that question today only. So keep your, वो क्या कहते हैं उसको, that दिल थाम के बैठे, keep your this thing, just keep waiting, and we'll do that. Okay, guys. So I hope this is clear. What is the requirement? So should we take you to the next screen so that we can start working? Okay. So this is our sheet. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. So now we can start with illustration number 2, which is on page number 20 of study material. Okay. So what we need is the flexible costs. Okay. The flexible budget. So we will write as flexible department. We just don't know of X company. For year, I don't know. I mean, what was given to that? Okay. So guys, you can start. Oh. Okay, so this is 110. So this will be, oops, ये क्या हुआ? Okay, so this is for 100. Sorry guys, if you find this funny little, because I just doesn't have a very good practice of this. Okay. So now we can do that, guys. Okay. So this will be your particulars. Okay. So this is 80%, 90%, 100%, and 110%. Okay. So this is better the existing one. Okay. So this is the existing one. So you can start doing that. No margins, no profit, nothing is required. You just have to start from here, which is called as the admin expenditure. Okay. Okay. I hope handwriting is clear. So first one is the office salaries. Okay, guys. So you have taken the screenshot, or just in case you haven't taken, so you can take it right away. Okay. So this is something. The first one is the office salaries. Okay. So this is 90,000, 90,000, 90,000, and 90,000. I hope guys you are understanding it. Clear, eh? Okay. I hope not going fast. Okay, clear. Then comes the next one, which is the journal expenses, which is 2% of the sales. Okay, 2% of the sales, and you have these depreciation and rents and rates as 75 and 8750. So let's learn this as well. Okay. So you can also take out your calculators, that will be required. So the second one, beta, is your General expense. So this is 2% of sales. Okay, beta. So for this, we have not written sales, right? Okay. Let me write over here. Sorry, I just forgot. Okay. So you have sales. Let's say I'll write here. You have 6 lakhs at 80%. This is given to you. Okay. This is given. Okay. For 90%. So if for 6 lakh, okay, this is for 80. How much will be for 90? Okay. 6,75,000. Is this clear, beta? Sabka? Okay. I was saying this figure has, okay, just one second. So if 6 lakh was for 80, okay, how much is for 90? So that will be 6,75,000. Okay. Similarly, for 100%, if 6 lakh is for 80, how much will be for 100? Okay. So I think that will be 7,50,000. Okay. If 6 lakh is for 80, how much will be for 110? This I'll have to do. 8,25,000. Here, everybody. Okay, guys. So let's go back to this 2% of sales. Okay. So 6 lakh ka 2% will be 12,000. Okay. 16,500. 15,000. 13,500. Clear, guys? I mean, abhi tak it's very simple. Hai na? Next, I hope you remember those figures 7,500 and 8,750. So I will just write them. No need to apply my mind on that. So we will write depreciation, which is of fixed nature. 75, 75, 75. So next time when you sit for the exam, don't forget that onion example. Okay, clear? Because even I personally like the other one, you know, that the sirka wala onion. And if somebody gives me onion, okay. So you have that rents, rates. So 8,750. So now I will be delivering the examiner's first requirement. That is the total admin expenditure. Okay, guys, clear? So total admin expense. Any pyara bacha has done the total 480. Rupesh, Rupesh, 546 lakh. Okay, very good. Thank you, Matanjali. She's my old student. Wow, amazing. Thank you, Hitesh. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. So thank you. The first one is 118250. So first one, so already somebody has done it. Let me start with this thing. 90, 16,500 plus 7,500 plus 8,750. Okay. So 122,750. Okay. 90 plus 15, 7,500, 8,750. So this will come out to 121250. Okay, 90 plus 135 plus 7,500 plus 8,750. 119,750. Okay, but is this clear? I'm sure you must be very comfortable. So there's a question from Vijay Gore. Sir, we are required to show the working of this calculation. See, beta, Vijay, again, you are basically, you know, Pentium 10. You know, you are always ahead of me. I'm sure. So there are certain things when the calculations are not required. Okay, like I'm sure you must have been asking for this one, beta. This one. Okay. So for this, it is not required. Okay. But there are certain calculations, just like, you know, you remember, Vijay, you were asking me, sir, semi-variable cost. Okay. So for that, yes, the calculations will be required. For this, simple, because see, a lot of students are studying, thousands of viewers will be watching this video later also. So how did I arrive this figure? I don't want that to be in trouble. So again, these calculations are required just for your understanding. I showed you, and yeah, I will tell you what are the kind of working notes that you are required to show it in the exam. So till now, you don't need to worry. Okay. Again, I'm saying you are ahead of me always. Okay. So if this expenditure is clear, so I must thank this very sweet students of mine, Hitesh, Matanjali, Ankit, thank you, Matanjali, Neha, Muraka. This is also my old student, Ankit Gupta. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. So I have cross-verified. ऐसा नहीं कि your efforts are going in vain. I've cross-verified my answers. So it seems to be absolutely correct. I'll do that because it seems to be 250. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Neha. Thank you, Ankit. Thank you, everyone. So this is clear, guys? Yes, sir. Next part, yes, sir. Chalo. Okay, guys. So we have next selling cost. Okay. So can you remember these figures? Okay. So you have 8211. Okay. And salaries, travel, sales office, and journal expenditure. So all these are there. So easy to remember. Okay, 8211. So let's start. Okay. So now you can put a heading as selling selling costs. ठीक है बच्चा? So number one, you remember the first one that was salaries, 8%. Okay. Then you have traveling, 8211. Remember? Sales office, 1%, and you have general expense, 1%. Bas, that's it. So I'll do it manually. Sorry. Okay. So salaries 8% of what? Obviously the sales. Okay. So 6 lakh ka 8% is 48,000. Let me do it one by one because it seems easy. 6 lakh ka 2% is 12,000. 1% is 6,000 and 6,000. Okay, guys. So this will come out to be 60 and 72. Now this is 6,75,000. इसके लिए calculator will be required. That's why I did that पहले. Just take me, I'm sometimes I also do it wrongly. Okay, so 675 ka 2%, 13,500. Okay, so then you have 6750, 6750. Clear, guys? Done. So 54,000 plus 6750 plus 6750, 81,000. Okay, guys? I'm sure seems very easy. Okay. Okay. Next one is 750. Okay, 7,50,000. So 750 ka 8%. So you'll have 60,000, 15,000, 2% here, and 1%, 7,500 and 7,500. So 30 and 16, 90,000. Clear? Easy. And then comes to kaun sa tha last? 8,25,000. 66,000. Okay, guys. Okay, क्या था? 875, right? 825. इसका 2%, 16,500. So 8250 and 8250. So ये ना इसको 2 से multiply है and then plus 66,000. Wow, 99,000. ठीक है, guys, clear? I'm sure up to you must have been a champion for this. Thank you, guys, for those answering. Thank you so much. I just can't take your name, but definitely I will use your efforts to check my answers. So Ankit Gupta, thank you, Ankit Gupta ji. Thank you so much. Okay. So last one comes is better distribution cost. That will end our question. So you have distribution cost. You have wages, 15,000. You have rent, 1%, and you have other expenses as 4% of the sales. Okay, clear, guys? So that's the sense. So I'll take up the distribution costs. ठीक है जी? So first one was wages, which was fixed in nature, right? So 15, 15, 15, and 15. Then you have rent, 1%. Okay, so simple. How much is the 6 lakhs 675? अच्छा सबका 1%. ठीक है. So 6,000, 6750, 7,500 and 8,250. ठीक है जी. Other expenses 4%. Okay, so 4 times of all this, simple, 24,000, 13,500, and twice will be 27,000. 15,000 and 2 times 30,000, and this will be 16,500 and into 2 33,000. Okay, so this you can do the total, and then you will have a grand total of total costs of A plus B plus C. So this will be your C beta, this will be your B, and this will be your A. A for admin, A for, for that. Okay, so now this is simple, 45,000 and 42 and 48 750, 45 and 52 500 and 56, this is 2. Okay, 56 250. Okay, and then you can do the total cost. This, 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 and this. That will complete your question. Okay, the system goes on sleeping mode. Sir, we are required to show calculation. I think this is already addressed, Vijay. Okay, this type of calculation will be required definitely, otherwise you will not get the full credit. So thank you, Neha. Thank you, Ankit. Wow, that's so nice of you guys. Got same calculation. Thank you guys. So let me just check from this sweet girl Matanjali, 48 750. Okay, so thank you, Neha. That's correct. Thank you, Ankit. This gentleman is saying 48 750 for 100%. Okay, wow. Oh wow, what's his name? Shraddha. Okay, Shraddha, where are you from? Your surname needs to be very familiar. Do tell me, huh? Okay, thank you, Neha. So I hope this is clear, guys. All good. Okay, so don't worry, we are not going for the break, guys. Now comes something which we are always interested in. Sir, the recent examination question. ठीक है, करें? Or should I wait for a minute? थक गए? Okay, sir, how to understand which is flexible variable other than this? Okay, Somesh is asking a very good question. Oh wow, Matanjali has given the grand total as well. Thank you so much, Matanjali. So I will erase these entries and I will write that for sure, because this is okay. I'll use a bigger one. Okay, so she's saying 2 3 5 250. You have 249 500. You have 263 750, and you have 27. Oh, sorry, 270. Okay, guys, used a bigger one. Okay, everybody's clear? Has everybody got these answers? Please do let me know. Okay, so this is your total cost, and this will give you the full marks. Okay, guys, thank you, Himanshu. Thank you, Matanjali. Okay, Matanjali saying, sir, where are you from? Achha, I'm from Delhi, capital of India. Okay, obviously, है ना? Okay, So Shraddha is from Nasik. Okay. Okay. One of my intern article was also having this surname, so I thought maybe some northeastern type. Okay, so that's great. Now let's do something which is relevant from the examination. Neha is saying, sir, we are not at all tired, so thank you so much. Let me take out the question for you guys, then we'll go for the break. Okay. So there was a time when yeah, so is it visible, guys? So there was a time when I used to see cricket. So sometimes a bowler used to give a bouncer the very first ball just to scare the batsman. So here you can see this is your very recent examination. Okay, November 20. Okay, so this was your first question, and that too compulsory. You just can't leave that. Okay, so I'm directly showing it from the suggestion because it gives you a much better feeling that see we are doing the past year's questions rather than I'm cutting, copying, and all that. Okay, guys, so we can start this now. Okay, thank you, Nalini. You got that answer. Sushil, amazing, very good. Finally, you got it done. Pooja, amazing, amazing. Thank you, Ria. Thank you so much. Okay, Mageshwaran, thank you so much. Okay, I'll call you Magesh, short form me. That will be okay, gentlemen. Okay, guys. So let's do this question. Although a smaller one, simple one, but still. G Limited manufactures a single product for which the market demand exists for additional quantity. Okay, so the present sales are 6 lakh, utilizes only 60% capacity of the plant. The following data is available: selling price, variable cost, semi-variable expense, and fixed expense. Okay, so 100, 30, 60,000 is fixed. ये आ गया. कहाँ गए विजय गोरे? Vijay, are you still there? Okay, Mr. Vijay Gore, this is for you guys. Okay, semi-variable separately they have shown. This is how it can ask you. This was your question, right? So fixed expense 1 lakh at the present capacity, estimated to increase by 20% at and above. So now this can be confusing. Okay, this means if presently it is at 60%, so you will have to bear only 1 lakh. Okay, only 1 lakh. If say you anytime increase at 80, even at 80 or even higher than 80, you will have to incur 25% addition. Clear, guys? Okay, you are required to prepare a flexible budget so as to arrive at the operating profit 60%, 80%, and 100%. Okay, guys? So this question seems to be very simple. Okay. I'll tell you a psychology of the examiners. Okay, I hope if any examiner is not watching this video. I'll tell you something very honestly. See, sometimes what happens is that examiner intentionally gives you a very easy question. Just just be very attentive what I'm saying. Sometimes the examiner will give you a very easy question intentionally. So when you are fresh in the examination, okay, you are sitting. If you see this kind of a question, what will be your speed? Sir, it will be simple. So we'll go for a slower speed. So slow speed, yes or no? Yes, that is his psychology. He wants to give you an easy question in the starting so that you spend more time on the easy question and then you have less time for rest of the question. And when you come out, sir, paper was very hard. Paper was very lengthy. Arey, kyun? He's just trying to play with your mind. No bad words for any examiner, all with due respect. So this is his psychology, just to make sure. Sometimes the paper is not lengthy. It's just that we make it lengthy by spending more time on those questions which do not require that. This question can be done in 5-10 minutes. I'll do it with you. Don't worry. I'll do it with you. But why are we spending? Because, oh, this is our first question. This is for 5 marks. We'll just make sure we are spending about 15-20 minutes. Why? We have larger questions than that. Okay, guys, you understood what is the psychology? So when I say intentionally, sometimes the baller starts with a bouncer. This is started with a slower delivery. Okay, so just try to use that and make sure that you spend more time on the tough questions, on the stand costing, all those, marginal costings, all that, ABC, activity based costing. Clear, guys? So let's start. Yes, Vijay says it seems to be very, very easy. Okay, guys. So again, again, a very, very big disclaimer. All the due respect to Board of Studies and the examination department. It's just that sometimes they just want to play with your mind, and then you come out and say, sir, the paper was lengthy. No, the question was easy. If you find such questions easy in the exam, please do not waste time thinking that there could be any trick. Just start doing that. Okay, guys? Oh, let me first clear all the drawings. Just 1 second. Huh? Okay, so now we'll move on to this thing. Okay, okay. So we are doing the next question, right? Okay, guys. So again, saying nothing negative for any very respectable, noble profession, guys. It's just you have to be very, very, attentive and make sure that nothing happens. Okay, so this is our class question number 2. So this is from your November 20 exam, question number 1, which was compulsory, the A part. Okay, so shall we start? Yes, sir. So how do we start? Bilkul same. Okay, so you just have to prepare some formats. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let me just prepare the format. Okay, so this will be 100%, and this will be 80%, and this will be 60%. Okay, guys, now we are ready to fire up all these cylinders. So that time I've forgotten to write sales. You remember? Okay, so this time sales is not there, production is there. Okay, so I will write over here 60%, 80%, and 100%, and I will write the production in units. Okay, so I hope you saw that. Okay, this 6 lakh is the rupees, and selling price is 100 rupees per unit. So your number of unit comes to 60,000. Okay, so there are no stock, closing stock, opening stock, nothing. So whatever you are basically manufacturing, all being sold. Okay, so this is this thing. So if you divide by 100, so you have 6,000 units. Okay, and what is required is flexible buyer to arrive at the operating profit. So this time you require the profit. Last time you require the cost. This time you are requiring the operating profits. Clear, guys? Simple. Okay, so you can do 6. So it is easy. If 6,000 is for 60%, how much will be for 80 and 100? So for 80, it will be 8,000, and for 100%, it will be 10,000. Clear, guys? Okay. Okay, and then you have our sales. You have variable cost. So 30 rupees plus 5 rupees. So you can club this as a variable cost, and then you will do the semi-variable part separately. Okay, I'll show you. So first, let us just okay. So you have 6,000. So you have 8,000. You have 10,000. Okay, guys. So now, since we have to arrive at the profit, okay, since we have to arrive at the profit, so how does profit comes? So sales minus expense is your profit, obviously, this you know. So we'll do it accordingly only. Okay. Oh, just 1 second, huh? Okay, I was scared. Okay, anyhow, nothing to worry. So let's start with the sales now. So this is 100 per unit. Okay, so you will have 6 lakhs. So you will have 8 lakhs and you will have 10 lakhs. Okay, then variable cost 30 plus 5. So semi-variable means some part is fixed and then some are variable. Just like our electricity bill, some part is fixed and then you have the variable. But in Delhi, you don't even have an electricity bill. I mean, it comes zero to a lot of people in Delhi. So still, you can use it as an example. Okay, so means 35. So 35 into 6,000. Okay, into 35. So you have to 2 lakh 10,000. So 8,000 into 35. So you'll get 2 lakh 80,000. So 35 into, okay, simple. So 3 lakh 50,000. Sorry, I didn't see that. Okay, guys. So here you'll get, just like margin costing, you will get the contribution. So 390, 5 lakh 20,000. Okay. Is it clear till here, guys? Okay. Any doubts? Let me just check. What is this? Okay, Matanjali saying, sir, so sir, question you want to say that no spend too much time on easy question. Yeah, that's what simple, Matanjali. Or kya? I mean, is this any technical question? If you go for, let's say, stand costing, activity based costing, you need to do a lot of calculations on that. So why to waste any time on that? Okay, you can rather even do it at later stage also. That's not a problem. You can do it in the last. That's I mean, that would not be a problem at all, for sure. Okay, guys. So this is contribution. Then you can come at the fixed cost. So one is a semi variable, which is 60 60 60, and you have other fixed cost. Sorry, I forgot how much was there. Let me just check it again. Okay, so 60 is I've written 1 lakh at the present capacity, and 25% increase will be there at 80% and above. So it's not saying that after 80 you go 100. So every 20% increase will have 25% increase the cost. No. So till existing level it is 1 lakh. After that it will become 1 lakh 25,000. I hope that's clear, guys. Okay. So 160. Oh, sorry, 125 and 120. Is it clear, guys? Done. So you'll get total fixed cost. So you'll get 160, 185 and 185,000. So here you'll get your operating profit. Okay, guys. So can you help me with this? I'll take the assistance of my very dear students. Wow. Thank you, Matanjali. Let me just check 390, 520, 650. Thank you. So here is 6,000. Yes, 6,000 is there. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Nalini. 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 Wow, nice. Okay, so 290. I hope she's stating the correct, the final answers. Okay. So 290 नहीं होगा बेटा, because 1 लाख तो यही हो गया. 160 भी तो माइनस होगा. Second, please explain the variable cost. हाँ, sure पूजा, क्या variable cost? Okay, ये ना. Okay, 2 minutes पूजा. हाँ, बस just 2 minutes. Neha also didn't understand. Okay, okay. I'll just explain you the variable cost. Not a problem. How to get 30? 30 kind. How to get 30? 30 was given, beta. Ma'am, Rafiq bhai, it was already given. I'll do one thing. Let me just complete this question and then I'll take you the question again. Okay. Because few students are facing problem. Okay, and 465. Please check the answers if that is correct, and let me take you again to the variable cost. How have I dealt with the variable cost, right? Okay. Okay. Matanjali is also asking. See, beta. The variable cost, okay, semi-variable. Semi-variable, basically, sometimes you are required to calculate also. Okay, after the break, we'll do a question when we are supposed to calculate this. Okay, for the time being, it says the semi-variable cost consists of 60,000 as fixed, okay, and 5 rupees as variable. So if I do it first 30, then again 5, then it will waste time. So what I've done is I've taken the variable cost as 30, which is given to me, and plus 5. So I've taken it at 35. Selling is given 100. This is clear. 35 I've taken directly. Then I have divided the fixed cost into 2 parts. Okay, 2 parts means one is 60, which is a fixed part, and the other fixed part is 1 lakh for existing capacity and 125 for 80% and 100%. Okay, guys. So just to make the format simpler, okay, you can do it like this: variable cost 30, and then you can do the semi-variable cost 5, and do that. I just thought to save a line and save a 2 minutes for that. I hope, is it clear now? Please tell me, Neha, Pooja, ma'am, you were asking me all this. Is it clear? Sir, but we left with variable cost of semi-variable. Vijay, I've added beta. I've added 5 rupees with that only. The variable cost, which is 30 rupees. So is it clear? Okay. So Ria is saying done. Neha is clear. Nalini saying answer is wrong. Yeah, that's what I was saying, that because it can't come as this thing. So I hope, Nalini, now you have checked your answer. Okay, clear? Shivam Dhuria. Okay, great. Sir, why did we change the particular part? It was different in the earlier. How to get to know a format? Okay, very, very simple. See, I think Sandhya, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you have joined late. Just in case you had. So sorry if you missed that part. I was just saying that you have to go to the examiner's requirement beta. Okay. In the earlier question, as I've been stressing earlier as well, did they ask you the operating profit? Yes or no? No, sir. What did they ask? Sir, total cost. That's it. So in that case also, I've taken the total sales. Here also I've taken the total sales. Okay. So if the production word is confusing you, you can always write sales only, not a problem. If that is confusing you, let me clear this. Okay. I'll take you there. Okay, so if you don't want to write this, you can just write sales also, not a problem. You can write sales, not a problem. Because operating profit you get after you reduce sales and the expenses. So you get the operating profit. Okay, is it clear? Thank you, ma'am. Is it clear? Sir, I do this question, same format of you in the exam. Yeah, you can use your format. See, at the end, I, as an examiner, when I check the papers, okay, I have to make sure that these figures are correct, and I am at arriving at the required. So let's say you ordered shahi paneer and somebody got dal makhani. So how did you feel? Not feel good, now. So if I ordered shahi paneer and I can see the shahi paneer over here, okay, so I'm done. Sorry to speak of all these tasty delicious, but at the end Punjabis have nothing but to eat and eat and eat every time. So that's okay. Okay. Matanjali saying, sir, above 80% we can take 25 in the exam. Absolutely correct. Yeah. Fixed 25% of this, in spite how many capacities higher you are going. So 125 will be there. Okay. Sandhya, is this clear, beta? Just do let me know. Neha has got the point. Thank you. Kya hua, Mohammed? What are you asking, sir? I will do the question. Achha, I've answered you. Pradeep is asking, sir, if we add semi-variable and variable cost, need to show it separately. You can show it separately, Pradeep. Not a problem. But again, I'm saying, beta, 5 marks a question. Hai. Why do you, have to do a higher working? You will have a lot of other things to do that. Okay, that's the sense. Sushil was saying, okay, no, it was easy only. It is easy because your mind is very flexible to take up the concepts so nicely. So Sushil, that's the reason. I did not make it easy. So Pooja, so you have added 5 rupees of semi. Yes, Pooja. I've added 5 rupees with the variable only, just to make it simpler. Pradeep is saying I want to do it separately. You can do it separately also. You can, over here, you can multiply by 5, and you can add one more line. Not a problem. Welcome, Sushil. Thank you so much. Magesh, clear. Okay, got it. Profit. Now, Nalini, it is clear. Perfect. Thank you so much, Patanjali. Okay, that's great. Okay. So, can we go for a break, guys? Okay. So before that, there's one gentleman called Shivam Dhuria. So Shivam Dhuria is saying, sir, what is the chapter weightage? First of all, you can check the weightage. Okay. What is given by the board of studies. And again, on the other front, I've always seen most of the time theory question comes for 5 marks at least, and practical can come for 5, just like the one you've done. It can come for 10 marks also, 15 also. You never know what is there in the examiner's mind. Okay, guys. So let's go for a break. But before break, just in case you don't need a break, I would request you to take out question. I'll just show you. Just 1 second. Huh? What is the next question that we'll be doing? Vijay Gore has been asking this, and it's a very good question. This is question number 4 of the main questions which are there in the end. Okay, so I will show you there, and we can go for the break. Just 1 second. Huh? Just 1 second. Okay, so guys, is it visible? Question number 4. Okay, so you can study this. Okay, guys, so have you read this question? So can we start? So there is one very dear student. He's saying, "Sir, question number 4 is not there in my study material." Guys, guys are so innocent. I mean, you have the technology with you. Just take a screenshot. You know, I remember, even after started using the smartphone after so many years, I didn't know how to take the screenshot. I had to look at the YouTube video. Okay, guys. So let's start question number 4. So it's a very good question, and again I'll tell you what basically what we have done it till date. Okay, just to give you a revision. And before we start question number 4, okay, and I will be requiring bigger page. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Okay. Yeah. So this is page number 15.69. Oh wow, thank you, Nalini. So absolutely correct. So better before we basically start this question, you need to prepare a lot of understanding as far as this is concerned. So what have we done till now? Okay. So we have done the concept of budgets and the budgetary control. Okay. So we are on types of budgets. Okay. From I think page number 15 something, 15 or 20 when it starts. So we are doing the concept of fixed and the flexible budget. So this will be our last question. This we have done illustration number 2. Okay, exam question number 1, and now we are doing question number 4 of study material. Okay, so after this, I'm sure you will have the appropriate understanding of the flexible budget. Then we'll start with the other types of budget. This was the first type. Okay, fixed and flexible according to the capacity. Okay, then we'll do another 2-3 budgets. So that's it, guys. Abhi tak. Let's now continue because I will be requiring a bigger space. That's why I've just done that. Nothing is skipped. Okay, just in case something you want to see, you can see it from here. Okay, just in case you joined late or something. So that's the sense. Okay, chalo. So let's go to the question now and start reading the question without wasting any more time. So okay, red is fine. So ABC is currently operating at 75% of the capacity. In so question. Okay. In the particulars of the levels of operations were 55%, 65% respectively. The production is 75,000 units. The company is planning for 85% during year 21 and 22. The cost details are as follows with you. Okay, so you can see the direct material, at 55%, 65%, and 75%. You have direct labor, factory overheads, selling overheads, administrative overheads. Okay, guys? Yes, sir. So now here, the problem is, sir, what is the problem? I'm telling you. You don't know how much is the expenses. Okay, the first question that comes to your mind in the exam is, are the expenses fully variable, or they are fully fixed, or there are chances that there are some semi variable costs. Ab how do we have to do it in the exam? That will be the trick. Okay, guys. So the profit is estimated 20% of the sales. So again, you don't need to show the profit element. What does basically is, the following increase in the cost is expected during the year, which is direct material, labor. Oh, so this factory overheads have variable and fixed. Selling also has variable and fixed, and administrative seems to be all fixed, but there is an increase. Okay, guys. Okay, so you are required to prepare a flexible budget for the period 21-22 at 85% capacity. So you are getting my point. So just in case you don't have this question as asked by Mohammed, so please take the screenshot, beta, first of all. Secondly, in such type of a question, the major challenge comes is the identification of variable cost and the fixed cost element in this. And once you identify that, you have to see what will be the impact of the increase in the cost. Kiska impact? The increase in the cost because of this. So with this, you have to show the flexible budget. Okay, guys. So anybody who's not clear with the question as to what is the requirement, because this question sometimes doesn't even give us the understanding of what we are supposed to do. हमें करना क्या है इस question में? I mean, I hope that's not the sense which is coming in your mind. Okay. So Sushil is absolutely correct. He says that there are both, this variable and the semi-variable, nature is there, means both variable and fixed is there. Okay. So he's correct. So guys, I hope you understand that. First of all, we are at flexible budget. That's the first requirement. Number two, we have to do it at 85% capacity level. Okay, guys. So at what capacity are we? It is given 85 companies planning. Okay, and then profit element is given. What is the increase in the cost which is expected during the year? You have to identify. Clear, guys? Okay. So Mohammed has taken the screenshot. Absolutely great. Thank you so much, Mohammed Farhad, for that. Farhad, yeah, Farhad. Okay, guys. Chalo, let's start. I'll clear all these drawings. Clear, guys? All this is clear. So production currently is at 75%. Okay, and we are again easy to do it because the production is at 75,000 at 75%. 75%. So for 85%, it will be 85,000. This is clear. You don't need to show this calculation in the exam. This is just for your understanding purpose. Okay. So this is your budgeted production. Okay. In terms of units. Okay. This is units. Clear, guys? If this is clear, then everything will be done. Sir, what will be the format? Beta, format will be the same. The direct material, direct labor, fixed overhead, factory overheads, variable fixed, selling overhead fixed in this, and administrative overheads. So we'll get the total cost and then we complete the profit figure as a result, the entire this. Okay. So this is how we have to do that. So let's start doing it. Take up the, okay. So remember the figures. Okay. 55%, 75. Please take the screenshot because I may not able to do that. I have taken the screen printout of this question. Kahan gaya? This is fourth question, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'll just look at those figures and then we'll start doing that. Okay, guys. Clear? Sure. So let's start question number 4 of the study material. Okay. So first of all, the format, let's prepare the format. Okay, so we are all ready. So first one, direct material. Okay, guys. So for that, we have to prepare the working note number 1. I'll go extremely slow again because of the fact that this could be little challenging, okay, to understand. So I'll go a little slow on the first one, and then gradually you can have the understanding of this. Okay, clear, guys? Sure. I'll go little below, start preparing the working notes. Okay, guys. So first will be for the direct material. Just put all your hard work in this particular concept, and everything will be very, very clear. Okay, guys. Ciao. How do you do that? Let me just tell you how you can do that. First of all, you have to see what is that percent amount of increase in the direct material when you increase or decrease the capacity. Sir, what did you say? Okay, just wait. I'll explain you. Okay, just wait. When you are at 75%, okay, capacity, and when you are 65% capacity, okay, how much are you incurring the cost? I hope you have the question. Still, I will show you. Look at this. At 75, you are paying 15 lakhs. Clear? At 65%, you are paying 13 lakhs, and 11 lakh, you are paying at 55%. Okay. The concept is very simple. If you have done graduation, this concept was there in graduation also. But again, I'm assuming that you've forgotten CPT, you have forgotten your BCom graduations, all those things. I'll explain you very simply. Okay. So 15, 13, and 11. Is this clear? Now see. At 75%, you are paying 15 lakhs. Okay. 65% you are paying 13 lakhs. Okay. And 55% you are paying 11 lakhs. Clear? This is, I've just copied down. Okay. It was given like this. I've written like this. Okay. So the difference in the capacity. Okay. How much is the change? Sir, 10% change. 10% change is there. I'm going extremely slow. Okay. Till now, I've not done anything better. Nothing I've done. Just and just I've copied the 3 figures. Okay. That was given in the question. Okay. 10% change. And here also it is 10% change. Okay. Here. What is the difference amount? Sir, 2 lakh. And what is the difference amount? Sir, 2 lakh. How did I arrive at this figure, beta? This difference. 2 lakh. This difference, 2 lakh. Clear? Sure? Okay. Now, it means that if there is a 10% change, your cost incurred is 2 lakh. Clear or not? If there is a 10% increase, then the cost that changes is 2 lakh rupees. Okay. At 75% means you are manufacturing 75,000 units. At 65% means you are manufacturing 65,000 units. 55 means you are manufacturing 55,000 units. This is clear or not? Clear? So when you are going from 65,000 units to 75, you are incurring an expenditure of 2 lakhs. Okay, clear? And when you are going to 55 to 65, then also you are incurring 2 lakh. No change at all. Okay. So can I say my direct material cost, which is always variable, comes out to be 2 lakh divided by 10,000 units. Means 20 rupees is per unit cost. Is this clear or not, guys? Okay, I'll explain you once again. Okay, just for your benefit, so that in other cost you will not have a problem. Okay, so what is 75% capacity? Just let's go again. Okay, let's go again over here. Okay, over here at 75% capacity, I am producing 75,000 units. This is what he has given me. Okay, here it is 65,000 units and here it is 55,000 units. What do I require? I require 85%. Okay, so 85,000 units, this is clear. How do I calculate the direct material cost? When I move from 55 to 65, my cost increases to 2 lakh rupees. 2 lakh rupees for 10,000 units. 2 lakh rupees. 2 lakh rupees for 10,000 units. Okay. And when I go further, 10,000 units, my cost is 2 lakh increase for another 10,000. So I say my per unit cost is 2 lakh divided by 10,000. So if I cut this, this is 20 per unit. So if I have to increase that, I will, my cost at 85,000 units should be 20 per unit, but without any increase in cost. Okay. Abhi ke liye, for the time. I mean, we have to consider this, but for the time. So from, if I'm at 55,000, my cost is 110. If I'm at 65,000, my cost is 13. When I'm at 75, my cost is 15 lakh. So by this mathematics, I would say at 85, my cost will be 85,000 into 20 without increase in the cost. So is it clear or not, guys? Okay. So my cost will be 85,000 units into 20. Okay. So that will come out to be 17 lakh. Logical or not? 11, 13, 15, 17. Clear? Simple. But yeah, then we'll take the increase in the cost, which is 8. This is separate. This has nothing to do with it. So guys, is it clear or not? Because I really cannot move ahead unless you don't understand this 20 rupees. So let me just check that. Matanjali at 85%, absolutely correct. Pooja, these are little easy but quite lengthy for 5 marks. No, this is not a 5 marks question, Pooja. Beta, this is a 10 marks question. It's not a 5 marks question. Okay. 2 lakh is increasing. Yes, absolutely clear. Matanjali is clear. So we have to do this calculation. Yes. So Mohammad Farhad has already in fact taken the impact of that 8% also. Now we can do that. So I hope this is clear, guys. Chalo. So my job is over now. If you have understood this thing, now the things will be very, very even more easier than this one. So what you are supposed to do is 20 rupees is there. Okay, clear? Okay? And then you are supposed to take the 8% increase. Okay, so this will be 20 into 1.08. So this will be 21.6. Okay, and as a result, for 85,000 units, it will be 21.6 into 85,000. So 18,36,000. This is the increased effect, beta. Logically, it should be 17 lakhs, but because of the increase in the cost, it becomes 183,600. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Everybody? So now we can put it over here. Working note number 1, okay, which is per unit becomes 21.60 and 1836. Is it clear or not, guys? If not, then it's a problem from my teaching side. Okay, got it? Okay, so Matanjali is absolutely correct. So direct material is variable in nature. It can be calculated. Yeah. Sushil, the calculation you have showed me, beta, I've done it in the same manner itself. Okay. Understanding you can do it in any ways. Working note will be required in the exam. So you can do it either like that way or this way, just a format difference. Otherwise, your understanding is absolutely correct. No change, no doubts. Okay, got it? Perfect. So if this is clear, now every other thing will be very, very simple. Okay, guys. So chalo, let's start doing that as well. मुझे लगता नहीं question will be required. The printout was not required. Maybe. Okay. Okay. So now we can move on to the next this thing, which is the labor. Okay, the direct labor cost. Working note number 2. Okay, so can we do the calculations? So at 55%, it is 55 lakh, 650, 750. So seems easy. 1 lakh increases there. Okay, so 10 rupees. This you can do it orally now, and you have to take the impact of increase, which is 5%. I'll show you. Don't worry. Okay, so it is at 550, 650, 750, and the increase is 5 rupees. Okay, guys. So clear? So can we do that? Simply, chalo. I'll take up all these things over in the next one. So now working note number 2. Okay, same. 75%, 65%, 55%. Whatever format you want to make in the exam, not a problem, guys. I mean, do it according to your. It's just that I have to explain you in that manner because so that everybody should understand. The entire India, entire world, whosoever is watching this video live or the recorded one should able to understand. Whatever format you like, you can do that. Not a problem at all, honestly. 750, 650, and 550. Okay, ji? So how much is the change? 1 lakh. How much is the change? 1 lakh. For how much unit? 10,000 and 10,000. Okay. So your direct labor cost per unit is equals to 1 lakh divided by 10,000. So it will be 10 rupees. Okay, bacha? Clear? And say after 5% increase, $1.05, so that will be 10 rupees 50 paise. Okay, so total cost for 85,000 units. Now I've taken a little speed because now I'm sure you would have understood this. Still, any student facing any doubts, please do not hesitate, because your hesitation will be better your loss. I will go assuming that you have understood. Otherwise, if you keep the things with you in your heart, in your mind, then again it will be your problem. So please do not don't get scared. Consider me as your elder friend, elder brother, whatever you wish to, and just without hesitation you can ask me. Okay, so 8,92,500. Has everybody got this answer? Just let me know. Okay, and I can take up this figure above. Okay, so it was 10.5 and 892,500. Computer sleeps again. Okay, got it. Memam Rafi by asking sir 1.80 कैसे लिया? हाँ बेटा, there was 8% increase किया था ना उसके अंदर. That is how I've taken the 8%. I'll show you. ठीक है मैम, अब मैं दिखाता हूँ आपको. हाँ, yes sir, clear. But sir, what if the change in cost is? हाँ, ये अभी विजय ऐसे नहीं, अभी go little slow. See, you can have endless of possibilities. Okay, but again, examiner will not give you something which is contradictory, that the change is there. The question that you are asking, there will be contradiction in the cost that we will cover up after the direct labor. So I know you are ahead of me always, but just patience for 5-10 minutes, will understand that concept for sure as well. ठीक है ना? चलो. सुशील, थैंक यू सर. नहीं समझ में आया 21 वाला, अभी बता रहा हूँ मैम कहाँ गया. Okay, and Karthik is saying, sir, what is problem if you directly find it as? There's no problem, Karthik. There's no problem at all. You can do it directly as well. You can write it in exam like here also, like what was there? 750 divided by whatever you have written. 15 lakhs, yeah, sorry. So 15 lakhs divided by 75,000 units into 1.08. In the exam, you can do it like this, Karthik. Nobody will reduce your marks. Okay, na? But since others are also there, I have to make sure that they are also understanding it properly. So that's the reason I did it properly. Okay, sure. Okay, so now direct labor, this is clear. Okay, so Memam is saying, sir, now this is clear. Okay, chalo, that's great. That's great. She's saying now it is clear. And Ankit is giving the answers. Sir, done. Very good. Thank you, Somesh. I'll copy your answer. I'll cross check your answer. Sir, how did you get 1.05? Okay, I'll just show you better how did I get this thing. Pooja, just 2 minutes. Karthik saying, sir, what is the problem? Okay, I have Mr. K. Sir, how do we separate variable and fixed? Hey, ye banda mere se aage hai. Abhi 2 minutes. We'll just come up with that. Got the answer. Chalo, that's great. Okay, so to Pooja. Pooja is saying, sir, 1.05 kaise aaya? So this is beta 5% increase. Okay, I hope you're asking this one. So this is 5% increase. You don't like this, so you can do 10% plus 5%. ऐसे कर दो exam में. You can do it like this. Then also you will get 10.50 only. So add 5%, the increase in that. Okay, Pooja? Just let me know if you have understood. Okay, chalo. Now let's go to the even tougher part where you have to where there is some semi-variable cost is there. Okay, so how do we ascertain that? We will see that. So let's do this. Fixed overheads. Okay, so now there are two things over here. This was easy. The two things, now you would have made it comfortable yourself. So now there are two things better. In factory overheads, you have 3,10,000, 330 and 350. This you will remember. It says the variable factory overheads increases 5% for variable and fixed is 10%. So this factory overheads has variable and fixed. Variable increase is 5% and fixed increase is 10%. So first of all, we have to see how much is the fixed part and how much is the variable part. This we will have to understand from this. And this will be a new calculations for you. Okay, guys, all ready? Vijay, everyone. Vijay and what this gentleman name was? Maza aa raha hai. Karthik saying maza aa raha hai. Chalo, that's great. Just say thanks to ICI Board of Studies, all because of them. Kahan gaya wo bacha? Where is that student's name? Mr. K, है ना? This Prakash K at Gmail. Okay, chalo. Let me clear this and then we'll do the. Okay, clear? Chalo. I'll do the working note over here. Okay, first. चलो वर्किंग नोट बाद में कर लेंगे मतलब लिख लेंगे. लेट्स डू फर्स्ट द कैलकुलेशंस. ओके, सो वर्किंग नोट नंबर 3, factory overheads. You remember those figures, guys? No, not a problem. For 75% it was 350. For 65% it was 330 and 55% was 31. How much is the increase? 20,000 for every 10% increase. Okay, clear? So variable, just like you have done it for labor and material, same. Sorry, total variable लिख दिया मैंने. So total the variable factory लिखने वाला था मैं. Total variable factory overheads will be 20,000 divided by 10,000. Now what is this? Better 10,000 are the units and 20,000 is the amount of change. Okay, so you have ₹2 per variable. Okay, so logically if I say ₹2 is the variable cost, so if I say for 75,000 units, how much should be the total variable cost? 75,000 into 2. Okay, so it comes out to be at 150. This can be little challenging, so give rest to your mind. Okay, just till now, till here, till here, already what we have done in two cases, one is material, one is labor. Okay, so now this is a new step. From here, it's a new step from here. So total variable cost, ideally if I say it is 2 rupees per unit, so for 75,000 units at 75% capacity, it should be 150 ideally. Okay, but how much is this? It is 350. Variable is 150, total is 350. So can I say the total fixed cost is 350 minus 150, which is 2 lakh? No, sir, no. This one, no. Okay. Should I do it for 65 again so that you will understand? Okay, sir. Or 55. Sir, do it for 55. Chalo, theek. Okay. I'm saying 2 rupees per unit variable cost. Okay, clear? Yes, sir. So at 55% capacity, how much is the units? Sir, at 55,000 capacity, 55,000 units are there. Clear? Yes, sir. So chalo. What is the total variable cost for 55,000 units? So 2 rupees is per, so I would say 55,000 into 2, that is 1,10,000 variable cost. But how much is the total cost? Sir, 3,10,000. So I can say the difference amount is the fixed cost. Okay, so total fixed cost 310 minus 110, that is 2 lakh. Oh, so sir, we have to do it in each case? No, no, no. You just showed your examiner only in one case. Either of them, 75, 55, 65. So you'll multiply the variable cost with this and this thing. Sir, so there was no fixed cost in the direct material? No. Sir, can you please recheck us? Bilkul, check kar lo, check kar lo, check kar lo, check kar lo. How much was there? 20 was there? Yes, sir. So 20 multiplied by 75,000. How much is there? Sir, 75 into 20 is 15 lakhs. Okay, sir. So completely was variable. Okay. Sir, what about direct labor? Check kar lo. 10 rupees was there? Yes, sir. So multiply 10 into 75,000, sir, 750. So there was no fixed cost. So, sir, we have to check that? Yes. So the first calculation is that you have to take the difference between the two levels of capacities. Then divide by the number of units, you will get the variable, and by the balancing figure, you will get the fixed cost. Is this clear or not, guys? Is this clear or not? I am waiting for your answer. 2 lakh space Karthik. Okay. Didn't get. Okay. ये हो गया. So guys, I'm waiting. I'm really no hurry. मुझे ऑफिस जाना नहीं. I'm not working. So I'm doing that. I remember doing this pattern in overhead chapter. Yes, Pooja. This is the same thing which is there in overhead. So I'm not teaching you anything which is new. This is in continuation with the concept that you already done. So clear, guys? I can't see any question. So I'm presuming that this is absolutely clear to you guys. Is it clear? Can I write that above? Okay. Or should I refresh it? Oh my God, so many. Put a page full. My goodness. Okay. Clear, crystal clear. Thank you. Thank you. Please proceed. Okay. Thank you for the go ahead, Sushil. Thank you so much. So how we can show it over here, beta? As far as the exams are concerned, thank you, Sushil. Okay. So you can show it, not a problem that you have to, have to show it in any case. You can show it like this. The variable, what was that? Factory overheads. Okay. But you have to take the increase impact as well. Increase impact bol gaya na? How much is the increased? For variable, it is 5%. For fixed, it is 10%. Okay. 5 and 10. 2. Increase in variable cost 5%, 2 ka, or let's say you can say 2 plus 5% if that is not comfortable to you. Okay, so that will come out to be again 2.10, and increase in fixed cost, so iska 10%. Okay, will be clear. So 2 lakh plus 10%, so 220. Clear guys? I hope so. So chalo, 2.10 for 85,000 units. So 85,000 into 2.1, 178,500. Okay, and I'll write variable selling overheads also. Okay, Abhi, I'm just preparing the format for you guys. So this comes total variable costs. Okay, after that we will write the fixed factory overheads. Okay, beta? So usme you have to write in totality. You don't need to have a per unit figure. This you know better than me, because you have already done a lot of questions now. So this you've already done. So this will be calculating the fixed selling overheads. Okay, so this will be the figure which will be calculating, and you have the administrative overheads, which is I think given to you, and you can do the total fixed cost. Okay, let me extend this, and the total costs. Okay, so we are done with selling overheads. So first, let's see what is the administrative overheads. So there's no change. So can we do it here? I mean, now working note, I don't think that will be required. So can we do the working here? Okay. So for selling overheads, so the difference is 40,000. The difference is 40,000 for 10,000 units increase change. Okay, so it will come out to be. So can I do it directly now? I mean, up to you must be very clear. Okay, na? So we can do that directly over here. Okay, for selling overheads. So it will come out to be as 40,000 change with 10,000 units of change. So it means the variable selling overheads are 4 rupees per unit. This is variable, so we can calculate the fixed one. Yes, sir. How do we calculate? Multiply by either with this or either with this or either with this. You'll get the same answer. ठीक है ना? Yes. So variable is this. So total variable 4 into 55,000. Just as an easy part. So 220 is variable. So therefore fixed कितना होगा? 320 minus 220. This is clear or not, guys? Please tell me. So if you have understood that the factory overheads, this would be clear. If this is not clear, it means you did not understand the factory wala. Okay, clear? So a lot of answers. Matanjali has given the correct answer. Thank you so much. Very good. सर प्रॉफिट कंट्रीब्यूशन कैसे निकालेंगे? अभी आ रहा हूँ कार्तिक, अभी आ रहा हूँ, मैं उस पर आ रहा हूँ अभी. हाँ, सेलिंग प्राइस तो दिया नहीं है, अभी आ रहे हैं 2 मिनट. हाँ, अभी बता दूंगा. So 4 rupees is selling overheads. Very good, Matanjali. She's correct. Sir, Nidhi Parikh. Sir, can we do firstly we can write and there. You can write as well. Nidhi, you can write like that. Not a problem. I hope this calculation is clear to every student, guys. I hope this is clear. No doubts, I assume, or should I do it over there? Should I do it over there again? Okay. So this, otherwise all clear. 320, 364. Working note number 4, selling overheads. Okay, so you have 75%, 65%, and 55%. Okay, so there is no change on all these. So you have 4 lakh, 360, and 320. Okay, beta, what is the difference? 40,000, 40,000. Okay, so variable selling overheads is equals to 40,000 with a change in the this thing, which is 10,000, which is 4 per unit. Okay, abhi increase impact we have not taken. Okay, so total variable 4 into anything, let's say 75,000, 3 lakh. So therefore fixed will be total cost minus total variable cost. So 4 lakh minus 3 lakh, so 1 lakh. Okay, beta, this is without increase. Now we'll take the increase impact. Okay, so kitna increase impact tha beta? For variable it is 8%, and for fixed it is 15%. So bas ye do le lo, and this will be over, beta. Okay, so iska you can take 8% impact, and for this you can take the 1515. So 4 plus 8%, 4.32, and this will be easy, 1,15,000. Okay guys, now I've done it with a working note. Okay, so can I put it up for the values which was remaining? So this will be 4.32 into 85,000 units thana, so 367, 200. Total would have been 178,500 plus 892,500 plus 1836. So just check my answers, beta, just in case I've done it incorrectly. So please do check my total. My answer is coming out to be as 3274,200. Okay, and if I divide this by 85,000, so 38.52 will come. Okay, 220 was there, and selling and distribution was 115. Okay, what about the admin overheads? It does not change. The only thing you have to do is the increase in that. See, they are not changing at all. So this remains same. Okay, so there is no change. So you will take only the increase impact. So 1,60,000. So for that you don't need to prepare a working note. Okay, that's 10%. So that will be 176,000. Here, guys, can I write this? No doubt. I'll just complete the format, and if anything is not clear, I will take up your queries. Huh? Just 1 second. There are some queries, but let me just focus on completing this. So 176. Okay. So now you can add this 220 plus 115 plus 176. 5,11,000. Okay, beta. I'm coming to that profit wala part which students were asking to me. Okay, so this is working note number 3, and this is working note number 4, and this is I've done 60 plus 10% directly. No working note for this. Okay, so total cost will come to 3274,200. 3785. Huh? Just check if you are also getting this same figure, then we'll come to that 3785,200. Okay, guys, till here it is clear. Oh my god, sir, can we do? Okay, chalo, ye ho gaya. Variable Matanjali. Okay, she's giving the correct answer. Priya, clear. Patanjali, clear. Sir, understood. I am Prashant. Okay, Mr. K. Okay, not Prakash, Prashant. Okay, okay. Thank you, Prashant, because your name is coming as this. Neha is saying 367. Okay, so she's giving the total. Thank you, Neha. Thank you, Himanshu. Thank you, Nalini. Okay, correct. She's saying okay. Sir, I'm done with this question after you gave the smart explanation. Oh, thank you, Mohammed. I thought you have a question. So Ria is saying clear profit. Okay, so now Memam is giving the answer. Now we go to the final part before we end this question. So what does this question is asking you to do it at the last? So beta, again, a very simple thing that you must have done it in your earlier context as well. The profit is estimated at 20% of the sales. Okay, so 20% of sales, okay, means 1/5 of sales, 1/5. But you have the cost, so you can say 20% of sales or 25% of costs. Okay, so that will come out to be 1/4 of costs. है ना? So 1/4 करना है, you just have to do a 1/4 and you will get the profit figure. Clear है ना, guys? So if this is clear, okay. Profit 20% of sales or 25% of costs. 1/4. So इसका 1/4 कितना आएगा? How much you'll get, beta? 25%, 946,300. Clear? And you will get the sales. You can add this. $4,731,500. Okay. And some gentleman was asking how to calculate the contribution as well. So you can calculate the contribution also. Okay. How come? By getting the sales, which is 473, minus the variable cost, which is 3274. Okay. So you will say minus 3274,200. Okay. So you are getting contribution as 1,457,300. Okay. I mean, after this, we don't need to do anything. I mean, this is the main requirement of the question. Okay, ji? We have about 5 minutes left. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Wow. So let me check the answers first from Memam Rakfi Bhai. So she says 946,300. Okay, so my answer is correct. Thank you so much. Neha is saying 378. Okay, so she's giving the total cost. Thank you, Neha. I don't understand on the factory. Okay, this is my Mageshwaran. This gentleman saying I don't understand fixed overhead and this. Okay, just 1 second. Okay. Matanjali is saying okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, 5,11,000 from where? Okay, so Sushil is asking this thing. Sushil, beta 511 is coming out as Sushil. This is for you. 220 plus 1,15,000 plus 1,76,000. So this is the total of total fixed cost. So A, B, and C. So this is A plus B plus C. Okay, ji? This is total fixed cost. Just as for presentation, I've done that. So profit, Vijay, you can just check little bit difference. Maybe you have taken 25%. So could be that. So Shraddha is given the correct answer. Profit. Okay. Okay. All clear. Finished, sir. Really interesting question. Thank you. Thank you, Nalini. Okay. So those, I think only one person, what's his gentleman name, Mageshwaran, is not clear with the fixed overheads. So, beta, you need to just look at the difference between them. The first step is to see what is the difference between the cost when you go from one unit to another unit. Okay, the first step is I'll just take you to that question and then I can just wind up. Okay, so just I mean those who have also already understood, they can just revise. Okay, so the first step is that you have to see the oops, there's a pen. The only thing is that first you have to see the difference. This is 55, yani ki 55,000 units and 65,000 units. So first of all, you have to see what is the difference in the cost. So 20,000 divided by 10,000. So 2 rupees is variable cost. Okay. So you can multiply with anyone, which is 2 into 55. So you will get, this is variable cost. And if total cost is 310 and variable cost is 110, so obviously your fixed cost comes to 2 lakh. I think there is a very nice girl who said, sir, we have already done this concept in overheads. So it could be a possibility, Mageshwaran, that you might have not revised the overheads. Okay. So I personally believe that once you'll revise the overheads chapter, you will able to understand this step as well, because this is something which is not new. You've already done in your previous chapter. But since I was not the teacher, some other sir has taught you. So you might not have revised that. So you can just have a look over. Okay, guys, clear? Okay. So let me know, Mageshwan, and it is clear. Okay, now he's saying it is absolutely clear. Chalo, that's great. So guys, how much time are we left with? Okay, not much time. So guys, that's it. Before we end the class, we have 2-3 minutes. So again, as I told you, just make sure that you are equally giving equal importance to the theory as well. And the key is to be very honest, prepare the notes. Nothing else is required. Only study material is sufficient for your understanding. It will be more than sufficient, honestly. Okay. Prepare the concise notes, and please, for God's sake, don't do this thing which a lot of students do. Sir, that I will complete the theory in 1 day. No. This is the major mistake a lot of students are doing. What is the mistake that they are doing? They are basically saying, okay, let me just take a full screen. Okay. So the problem is that they say that, sir, we'll do the complete theory in a single day. Please don't do that. Okay. The chapters are so many. Start preparing the short note, concise notes, and try to do one chapter in a day. I mean, let's say, for example, you are doing any other any other subject. So let's say you are doing accounting. Okay. So once you do the accounting, you can spend about half an hour or let's say 40 minutes to single chapter. Don't say that I will be, giving 10 days to practical and 1 day to theory. No. 1 day you'll not do that. Keep in tits and bits. Okay. So every day, prepare one chapter. So let's say material, you have not more than 5 theory questions, not more than 5. Okay. 4 or 5, 6 questions. Prepare the concise notes, study them, read them again and again, and do this cycle again and again. Then, imagine you will not require a single day to do the entire theory. Just do the theory now and keep reading it on a regular basis. 1 month, 2 months, and then it will do that. Okay. Sometimes it used to happen, that when I was staying here, I used to study till 8 p.m. So when time used to be like 7:40, 7:45, you still have 5-10 minutes. So I never used to waste those time. Okay. I would revise the formulae of any chapter. Okay. Or I would revise the accounting standard or the theory of accounting, or let's say cost and management accounting. So those 15 minutes are very powerful. This can reduce your, a full day stretch. A stretch in time saves 9. That could be that. Okay, guys. So thank you so much. Thank you, Yogita. Thank you, Sushil. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Continuing this topic of fixed and flexible is over. Now we'll be doing the other types of budgets. Will be continued in the class. Yeah, as Neha has already said. Okay. So thank you so much, guys, and I hope to see you on Friday, same time, same place. Till that time, take care and all the best for your studies.